Hey, what's going on, folks? Welcome back to the Real Legend of Gaming. We are back with some Clash Royale, and in today's video, we will be discussing a brand new Ice Wizard deck that will work great in this meta. But before we go into this video, I just want to quickly point out that the Clash Royale League World Finals is quickly approaching. It will be hosted in Japan on December 1st. And if you guys are unable to attend the event, you can watch it live on the Clash Royale Esports YouTube channel. So it should be a lot of fun. And if all goes well, we should probably be able to stream those events and do a live broadcast with you guys, live reactions, and root for our favorite teams. Of course, I got to go for my Nova Esports squad. But at the end of the day, I'm just happy that people have the opportunity to play a game that they love in front of many followers of the game and get to have a good time and obviously get compensated for it as well. So other than that, let's get into this video. Drop that intro. Alright folks, so the deck that we're going to be discussing today consists of the Knight, the Pekka, the Mega Minion, the Ice Wizard, which recently got buffed, the Battle Ram, the Cannon, the Zap, and the Tornado. Average elixir cost of 3.5. Man, this deck cycles so well when it comes double elixir time. And you have tons of defense on your side. The Knight you already know is great. Mega Minion we've covered in multiple videos because that is one of my favorite cards. But the Ice Wizard's buff will allow you to slow things down and allows your Pekka to do more damage. It also allows your Cannon to have more value. And the reason why I like the Battle Ram in this deck is that because you can have that element of surprise against your opponents. It works great behind the Knight, great behind the Pekka, or let's say if your opponents are focusing on stopping your Pekka, you can easily switch lanes and attack with the Battle Ram. And that is something that I wanted to capture in this deck because right now the meta is focusing on split lane pushing, and also some type of burst spam is also needed to be incorporated as well. And what better card than to do that than the Battle Ram? Obviously, you can also substitute for the Bandit, but I like the amount of HP that the Battle Ram has, and I like the impact that it can do when it hits the tower and buildings. Right? Because you got to also understand that with the Royal Giant getting a buff, the buildings are returning. You're going to see more Inferno Towers and stuff like that. So, folks, that's the deck right there. I'm going to show you two replays as we usually do, and we'll discuss play-by-play commentary and some tips on how to use the deck. So let's get into those replays. Alright, so the first replay, we decided to show you a giant beatdown deck that also has the Elite Barbarians. Should be an interesting matchup, right? This deck that we're going up against has about, I believe it was 4 or 5 max level cards. So you can really see the ideal ways to take them out. Now, very important. And when you're playing the Cannon, I think the best bet is when you position it, look exactly what the radius is so that you can be able to put it at a spot where one, it can attack the lane that's coming against it, and it can also kite away tanks like we did right there with the Giant. And as you see, they dropped max elite barbs on one side and a Giant on the other. Easily could have been caught off guard if we weren't properly set up to defend. Alright, so now we'll let the elixir count build up. And we're going to do the same thing with the Cannon. So right there, you drop it. Its radius is covering the middle half of the left-hand side. And it's covering majority of the right-hand side. Now that we know that they're playing a Giant, we also want to intimidate the opponent by playing the Pekka. And because we're using a lot of elixir on that one push, we waited a little bit. And now that we see the Elite Barbarians, we can play the Knight. And we can also play the Mega Minion and use the Tornado so that the Mega Minion and the Cannon can get some hits in. So again, we're able to stop their push twice. And we're bringing the Ice Wizard behind the Knight and the Mega Minion. You have two decent tanks for this card to be able to do some splash damage. As you see, the new Ice Wizard's buff allows those cards to get slowed down at a much better rate. And I know it was a very controversial buff, but I don't care. I'm very happy because it works out for me. I love playing the Ice Wizard. Alright, so now that we're in double elixir time, same routine. We drop that Cannon there. And we're going to set up our push with the Pekka. They split lane push again with the elite bars, but our cannon distracts one. And we're able to catch the other elite bar with the knight, along with the mega knight that's going to help against those archers. Drop down another cannon. That's time to distract the giant. And we're going to support our Pekka with the ice wizard, which is going to slow down the minion horde and that giant, allowing the cannons to get even more hits. Now we drop the knight in front of the Pekka, mega minion in the back, double support for the Pekka, and we're going to sneak in the battle ramp. They bring in elite barbs. We're going to tornado everything right in the middle so that the ice wizard can hit mega minion and the Pekka before he got taken out. Now we're going to try to do a little more splash damage. We got the double ice wizards. We got the knight. We popped out the cannon again. That giant is going to lose his focus and go right back to the middle, allowing us another opportunity once again to start a brand new push with the Pekka and a successful defense. So notice they have attempted to push. We have stopped moment after moment, and we are doing chip damage against the tower until you can find an opportunity to get that battle ram in. Ideally, your battle ram is going to be doing a lot of your chip damage, and rightfully so, because it does a ton of impact damage. Then we use the tornado, able to pull everything in the middle again. And here we go. Cannon, rinse, and repeat, folks. Knight, Ice Wizard, E-Barbs is coming once again. Mega Minion stops that push. We're looking tremendous. We're about to get this victory. Here we go again. Tornado, Mega Minion. Same thing. Stopping the defense. Drop down the Knight. We're able to get those goblins before they sneak in. And now we're going to support the Knight with the Ice Wizard. And once we're going to distract with the cannon, we're able to start a brand new push again with the Mega Minion. And I keep saying again because I want to stress the importance that this is a deck that you can cycle and set up your formation with ease. Rinse and repeat. I don't know how many times I can emphasize this, but that is the best strategy for this deck here. Too much momentum for the opponent to ignore. You have a battle ram and you have a Pekka. And then the rest of the cards is to support. Tornado again pulls everything in. We're going to zap whatever we couldn't finish off, and the barbarians will get the rest done. So victory there. All right, this replay here, we're going to show you how we defend against a deck that's similar to ours. So this has a bandit, it has cannon cart, and it also has a Valkyrie. And it has some pretty good spells with the fireball. So we're playing a little mind game right here. We're going to see who's going to play out first. And it turns into a little BM war. So we'll drop down the cannon. Cannon will take care of that bandit with no problem. And we'll drop down the Ice Wizard. Love that emote right there. It looks like we both have it. So they use the Fireball and the Ice Wizard to do tower damage. And we're just going to let everything play out. Try to sneak in the battle ram, see what happens. They were forced to reveal their Pekka, which, if you really think about it, worked out very well for us because they end up using 3 more elixir to stop our push. So now we just want to play mind games again. We drop down the Pekka as well, and we're going to support it with the Mega Minion. Let the count build up. Now we bring out the Knight. Should be able to take out the E-Wiz with no problem. There goes the Valkyrie. Now we'll support with the Ice Wizard to slow down her spinning attack, creating more advantages for us to do an offensive push. And there we go again. Splash damage. Alright, so we'll let the count build up. We have an idea of what type of cards they use to push. So we're just going to keep that in the back of our mind and plan accordingly. So we'll drop down the cannon because we already know that they're going to try to play the bandit. And there goes the bandit. Took it out. Even elixir trade. We'll play our Pekka because we know they have a Pekka. And we're going to bring out our Mega Minion. And we'll bring out the Knight. So we're just going to carefully observe. We know that they have a fireball, but they just dropped down the E-Wiz and the cannon cart. So we use the tornado and we'll pour everything in again. Ice Wizard and the Mega Minion from a distance are able to do a lot of damage, and what's most important is that the Pekka is still alive. So that allows us an opportunity now to sneak in our Battle Ram, and we can slow down the Valkyrie with the Ice Wizard, which allows the Battle Ram to do impact damage once again. And we can also force the cannon cart to shut down and locate in front of the tower. We drop down our cannon now, and we're going to start a brand new push with the Pekka. Mega Minion to support, Ice Wizard from a distance. And then now we bring in the Knight. So same thing, we're going to eventually do a tornado, pull everything in, slow it all down, and we got rid of a Pekka and a Valkyrie, all in the same push. And we're going to sneak in the Battle Ram and hopefully get some damage done. With the Ice Wizard and the Mega Minion supporting, we should be okay. We'll take out that E-Wiz, and we're going to do enough damage to win this victory. So there you go. That's it, folks. As you see, 2 replays. We won 1-0. Defend, defend, defend. Counter push, rinse and repeat. Game over. So that is pretty much it, folks. As always, appreciate all the support you guys are giving on the channel. We are growing at a great pace, man, and it's because of you guys. So appreciate everything. Thanks for all the love for everybody on Stats Royale. And I hope that these decks work. As you see, it worked for me. I'm currently, regaining my trophies that I lost from the season reset, and I'm having no issues, all right? So other than that,